to Life with Sweetness. It is very early in the morning. As a matter of fact, it's almost 9, which is early for a lot of people. So anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching the Q&A that I put up last week about sweetness. And I noticed, and I thought this to myself, I'm like, I said a lot of things about sweetness, and I answered some questions, but I didn't too much say anything about me. So I was like, I need to do another Q&A and answer some questions or some things that her subscribers may want to know, because it is Life with Sweetness. I'm in her life, so you may want to know some things about me. Sweetness will not be in this video because, as I said, I'm at work. I should be doing some work, but I have some downtime. But as soon as I get started, my phone is going to ring or somebody's going to knock on my office door. So I may have to cut and edit and do a lot of stuff before I even be able to put the video up, but that's okay. But I wrote some questions myself that I think you guys may want to know about me. Not too personal, but a little bit into who I am. So the first question is, and I think I answered this last week, what city or state I'm from. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. If you've been to St. Louis, you know it's a big city. It has the Arch. It's famous for emos, pizza, the St. Louis Cardinals, the St. Louis Blues. Go Cardinals! I love the Cardinals. And used to be the Rams. But anyway, so I grew up in St. Louis for about, I'm gonna say 17 years of my life. And my mom, she moved us to Illinois, which I currently live in now, which is not a bad place, but St. Louis will always be my home. Okay. Next question is, do I have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 sisters and a brother. I am the oldest. I rule the roost. I did when I was a kid. I do now. Don't tell my sisters and my brother that. My brother may agree, but my sisters won't. I am the oldest. Yes. And if you know, being the oldest kid, it's like, oh, you have to be responsible sometimes for your younger siblings. I used to. Not a whole lot, but used to, But it's better than being the middle sibling, which is what my sisters are. So anyway, I don't know if this is really important, but I'll go ahead and say it, because people sometimes say, well, what is your sign? Are you a Libra? Are you a Gemini? What is your sign? Because they say this sign is this sign is that, they're mean or evil, whatever. My sign is Sagittarius. And Sagittarius rule the roost. Yes, we do. We don't play. We don't take nothing from nobody. Nothing whatsoever. At the same time, we are some very loving people. My birthday is December 21st, and I used to always hate it because I would get birthday gifts on top of Christmas gifts. Or I didn't have a lot of birthday parties because people were either broke out of town, weather was bad, or whatever. But as I got older, my mom and my family started splitting my presents up. Give me my birthday presents first, and then Christmas, I don't care if I got one gift. I just was all about birthday gifts, That's how it was. It's hard being a December baby anyway. And I used to tell my mom, why did you have to have me in December? And she was like, girl, come on somewhere. But, okay. Sometimes I talk about my kids on my videos. Not a whole lot, I just, I never too much mention them. But I have 3 children of my own. I have a daughter who is Sweetness mom, and I have 2 sons. Yes. I used to want like 5 kids, but I hope my youngest son don't hear me say this. But after I had him, the, I said never again. I mean, he came so I can't even say, but it was like it was. I said no, I'm done. I'm done because I had my first, my second, and my third so close together, stair steps, and I was tired. Okay, I can't do this anymore. And I love my kids to death. Like I used to want 5, but people who have more than 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, God bless you. God bless you. But imagine if I had 10 of Sweetnesses, and she's only my granddaughter, and she is a pistol. She really is. And I've been going like, doo-doo-doo-doo. But anyway, um, hobbies. I have hobbies. Yeah, I like to do things. My biggest hobby is reading. I started reading when I was 6 years old, and that's when reading was more focused in school now. I know they teach reading now, but it's not like the one of the seems like it's not one of the core subjects like it used to be. They specifically was on reading, and I was reading at 6 years old. I love to read. I like mystery novels, romance. If it's good, I'm gonna read it. I even still buy the newspaper because I don't like looking it up online. I like to read. I have got an e-tablet reading for Christmas. And sorry, I had to stop. I said when I start, my phone was going to ring, and I had to answer it. Okay, so I was talking about my hobbies. Reading, and I was stating that I like to read. I do, and I got a e-tablet for Christmas, and I use it here and there and everything, but I don't use it all the time. It's mostly if I'm maybe on a plane or something, a long trip or something like that, and I like the light on it, and I can't have the book, but I like the books better. So I think it's important to read. As a matter of fact, I'm doing letters with Sweetness, and she putting some things together. So you know, um, my other hobby is baking. I love to bake. I can bake some amazing cakes, but guess what? I don't eat them. I don't like cake. And people say, well, how do you bake cakes without liking them or not eating them? Simple. I don't touch, I don't taste them, I don't like them. I've been making them for so long, I know the consistency of how it should be or whatever like that. And I have people and family actually say, your cakes are so good, you should taste it. I'm like, nah, I don't like to taste it. But I mostly bake when I have the house to myself, when my sons are gone and Sweetness is with her parents or aunt or whoever she with, because I need to focus, you know. That's kind of my time when I do that. My other hobby is playing stimulation games. I love playing Sims 4. I mean, I've been playing it for years. I love it. I mean, I just get into the game and everything, and I just create my family, my fantasy family, the husband, everything is not perfect because you can create the Sims how you want to, but I just loved it. So those are the hobbies that I like to do. Okay. Um, for the past few years, we haven't really been able to vacation because COVID was going on and Sweetness was a little bit smaller. So hopefully this year we try to vacation. But my favorite vacation was, and we went a few years before Sweetness was actually born. We went to Wisconsin Dells. Um, and it was, I am never going to get this video finished, I swear. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it at work. But it's not too busy right now, so I said, let me. But I keep getting these interruptions. What do they want? Anyway, so A question, I don't know if it would have been asked by somebody else. I don't know. It just, I saw a list of questions and I just picked some questions out, and this was one of the ones I saw, and it's asks, what makes you angry? Um, a lot of things make me angry, but what really really makes me angry is child abuse. That gets me really really angry, and I feel like children, they're so innocent, and they look to us as adults or whoever's taking care of them to love and care for them and discipline, but discipline in the right way and not harshly, and not hurt them. And it gets me angry when I see that people abuse babies and kids for no reason. I mean, what's the need for it? That gets me angry, and I swear I will put hands on people. I will, especially about mine. But I won't stand by and look and know it's happening. First of all, because I'm mandated, but because of the work that I do. But that's one thing that gets me really really angry. Okay. It may not seem like it though, but I'm not a big social person. I mean, I am an introvert. Mm, but getting on social media it was so hard, and it's still hard. I'm getting more comfortable with it, but I don't I'm not a big social person. I stay at home, I relax, I play my Sims game, I with Sweetness if she's at home, and I have friends I go to lunch with and stuff like that, but I'm not the big social person. And I always used to want to be, but now at my age, it doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, getting on social media, I'm stepping way outside my box, but my family and especially my sister was like, I think you should put Sweetness on YouTube. She is so cute. She's adorable. And she has that she has that energy. And she does. So that's why I did it. But still an introvert. Okay. Um, I don't know if anyone really noticed, but I wear this necklace a lot. Let me see, show it to you so you can see. That's my mom. And these are her ashes that are in this right here. So let me get a look of it. And that goes to my next question, that maybe people want to know who this is on my necklace, or why do I wear it all the time? Because it's a subject I don't even really say a subject. I don't really talk about it that much, and it's one of the saddest days of my life. When my mom passed away, and she will be gone 2 years in April. And I wear this necklace every single day because I feel like I'm closer to her and her ashes in her picture. My daughter had my mom picture put in here, and I wear it every day. And when I don't wear it, I feel up here and I'm like, I'm missing something, like I'm missing a part of her, And that was the saddest day of my life. I mean, if losing your mom is hard. If you've never lost a mom, I don't wish it on anyone. But if you have, it just breaks your heart. I was going through like depression, and I was sad. I was crying and everything. And I would go to work sad, and it's okay to grieve. And I was sitting on my bed one day, and I was crying, and I was just so sad. And I had pictures of my mom coming up on my TV, and I was looking, and I was saying, "Oh, I wish Mama was here." And so Sweetness comes along, and she said, "What's wrong, Nana?" And I said, "I miss my mom." And she said, "I miss Nana too, because she do remember my mom." Um, so I said, Yeah, we all do. And she hugged me with her little arms, and I cried a little bit. And then I thought, let me get it together. I'm grieving for my mom, and everything. Let me get it together because I got to keep moving on. I got to keep going for sweetness. I got to keep going for me. I just have to. But when I tell you that sweetness, she saved me. She literally saved me. She gives me a purpose to keep moving on. My kids too. I don't want to leave them out. But she saved me. She is always on it, her from moment to moment she changes and everything, and I got to be on top of it. So that gives me a reason to keep going, to keep living, and I miss my mom every single day. And I didn't think I was going to get through saying that without crying, so that's why I made it the last question. But I want to thank everyone for watching our videos. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep saying this. I appreciate all of the subscribers. If you're watching and haven't subscribed, it's okay. Maybe you're still deciding. But I appreciate all of you. I will have sweetness in the next video because I think you guys are going to like that video. I'm taking on her a little surprise, so she doesn't know about it. So that'll be our next video, and it's going to be a surprise to you guys to see her reaction, to find out where she's going, because we haven't been on a trip in a while outside because it's been so cold, and so I wanted to take her somewhere where she have fun. Again, thank everyone for viewing, subscribing, watching. Please remember to tell people, loved ones, that you love them, because you never know. Our days are not promised, and we need to get through the anger and everything else that's going on in our life, not to hold grudges, just move on and love one another. Goodbye.